WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
Sportsman Park in Metropolis, New York, W.O.N Sports presents Game 3 of the American League Championship Series between the Metropolis M's and the New York White Sox. This is your shooting Jonathan Rios bringing you the play-by-play of this playoff contest. As you saw earlier, the Dodgers are live, down 3-1, but the Sox are in a 2-0 situation. And it's a must-win against this tough and powerful M's ball club. The New York White Sox going a little bit more retro, wearing the red pinstripes. The lineup: Baines, Boggs, Winfield, Jackson, Thomas, Piazza, Yout, Alomar, and Jim Rice. On and out for the M's is Gaylord Perry. He's 0 for 1 so far in the postseason. ERA is 6.06. We'll tell you why the Sox are wearing the red pinstripe in just a moment, as we take a look at the defense for the Metropolis Mariners, and it looks a little bit something like this. In the outfield, you have Cruz, Griffey Jr., Griffey Sr., the infield, Segura, Seager, Cano, and Martinez. They're catching the balls and strikes. Jorge Posada. A sold-out crowd here in Sportsman Park in Metropolis, now the home of the M's. And Al Baines will lead off, hitting at .441 with 5 homers and 11 runs batted in. Sox and Mariners about to get underway in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. M's lead the series 2-0. First pitch, a chopper to second. Cano's got it, gets the fast Baines for out number 1. Well, the Sox said they want to try to get some feeling of the 2011 to 2012 club in their veins. As you know, and if you followed our history on WON, the Sox won championships wearing these red pinstripes, so we're going to try to wear them here for the road game. Another ground ball and another out as Boggs is retired. Brings up Dave Winfield, hitting at .563 with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Line to left, or right at the third baseman, Seager, side retired. Nothing across. We march on to the bottom of the inning with the M's coming to bat. Your lineup for the M's looks a little bit something like this. Leading off will be Segura, followed by Griffey Sr., Martinez, Griffey Jr., Edmonds, Cruz, Cano, Seager, and Posada. And on the mound for the New York White Sox, the knuckleballer, Phil Niekro. He's 0-1 so far in the postseason. ERA of 4.7.50. He'll try to rebound and fix his record here. And let's take a look at the defense for the New York White Sox. In the outfield, you have Winfield. You also have Rice and Baines. Jackson's DH. The infield is Alomar, Thomas, Yout, and Boggs. And catching the balls and strikes, Mike Piazza. Good crowd on hand, as the M fans know their club is in good position right now in a 2-0 lead here in the American League Championship Series against the defending world champion White Sox. Gene Segura will lead off the ball game here in the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless situation. Red versus blue. Niekro set with the wind. First pitch at the bottom of the first, fouled away, strike 1. He's a big knuckleball pitcher, no question about it. Fouled away, 0-2. The 0-2. Off the middle, base hit. Good way to start the ball game. Off the knuckleballer, a base hit in the center. And Segura is on with a leadoff hit. Louis Ken Griffey Sr. to the plate. Strike taken 0-1. Griffey Sr. average at 182. No home runs, no runs batted in. Ground ball foul, and once again, Necro behind up in the count 0-2. Fouled away 0-2 it remains. Oh-2 delivery again, another foul ball. Necro, first two batters can't seem to get him out. Can't find that put away pitch. 0-2 again. This could be two, and it goes for one, and they're on the first. Double play, nicely turned, 2 out. Romagna with a sensational flip to the second baseman Alomar, and Alomar with a great throw to get Griffey Sr. out. Look at that. The scoop off the glove by Yount onto the second baseman. Remarkable play, and now here is Edgar Martinez. Strike, 0-1. Hitting at 375, 1 home run, 7 runs batted in for Edgar. The 0-1. 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2, another foul ball. Again, Necro cannot find that strikeout put away pitch. Fly ball in the right. Well, he may not get a strikeout, but he's got to get a clean inning. The double play works as the out is recorded in right field. At the end of 1 in game number 3 of the A.L.C.S, we're scoreless. Here's Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Who knows a thing or two about hitting some big key playoff home runs in that uniform. Frank Thomas lurking on deck. Right now the spotlight is on Reggie in a scoreless game here in game number 3 of the A.L.C.S. M's lead the series 2-0, but are scoreless here in the top of the second. Don't know what Reggie was swinging at. That was ball 1. He knows it now. He's behind 0-1. A 1 pitch. Chopper again. This time back to second. Cano's got it. Another ground ball out. Bring up Frank Thomas hitting at 548 with 4 home runs and 7 runs batted in. High pop up in the shallow center. Ken Griffey Jr. under and makes the catch. 2 outs. Well, the bracket is simple. The Dodgers are still alive, as you saw earlier. Expos lead the series 3-1. Here's Piazza hitting at 344 so far in the postseason. 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Base is empty. 2 outs here in the top of the second. The pitch on the way to Piazza. Ground ball off the glove of Perry, but he picks it up. Side retire. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the second of game number 3 of the A.L.C.S. with the game scoreless. Well, Ken Griffey Jr. leads off, hitting at 135 with 2 home runs and a couple of runs batted in. The knuckleballer against the big slugger. Fouled away, strike one. The 0-1 on the way. To the shift. Now he played perfectly by the defense of the White Sox. And there's your first out of the second inning. It's Jim Edmonds hitting a .304 with 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in. He has been involved in some big games against this club. He's a former Sox, mind you, too, but boy, he hit a grand slam in one of these games. I can't remember if it was game 1 or 2. It's been a while since I've done this game. He's just put the team back in the game, and man, he has just been sensational since putting on the Mariner uniform. 0-1 is the count. Rips this one deep down the left field line, hooking toward the corner, and a running misplay. It's a ground rule double. Winfield did everything he could. The wind just blew it down the left field line, and it ended up fair and bouncing into the stands. Runner now at second base, scoring position for Nelson Cruz. What the heck was that just now? He looked like a fool on that one. I don't think he agreed with the call that was outside. I don't think he believed he swung. He's behind it at count 0-1. RBI chance for Nelson, but he takes a strike. To third, keeps the runner at second base. Out, recorded at first. Here's Robinson Cano hitting at .346 with 3 home runs and 7 runs batted in. RBI chance here for the former Sox against the knuckleballer. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on the way. Strike again. 0-2 on Robinson Cano. Eagle trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Popped him up into shallow left. This could probably fall in. Winfield coming on. He falls in. He falls in with no help by the shortstop. It's 1-0 M. Robin Yount provided no help. And it's an RBI single, a bloom single for Robinson. What should have been out number 3 turns out to be an RBI hit. Wow. Seager pops it up to third base side. Boggs is there, inning over. Wow. That's all you could say to end this inning. Man stranded after a couple hits, 1-run scores. It's 1-0 M. Robin Yount is the batter, hitting at .333 with 1 home run and 4 runs batted in.
Robin Yount.
1-0 M. Inside, and Robin giving Gaylord a stare. Don't think that was on purpose, but I don't know. Robin didn't like it. 1-0 is the count on Yount. Popped him up in the infield. The third baseman, Seager, is right there. Under this one, makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Brings up Roberto Alomar. Roberto batting on the left side here tonight. 1-0 M's here in game number 3. We're in the top of the third, 1 out. Base is empty. Right to right field. This game is tied. So long, farewell. What a bomb by Roberto Alomar. And it's a 1-1 game. He absolutely destroyed that ball. Just what the Sox needed, a home run to get the taste out of the last inning's mouth. This was a no-doubter right down the pipe, and Roberto took care of it. A long home run into the streets of Metropolis suburbs, and it's a 1-1 tie. Hit off the roof, actually. Went to the roof, and now here is Jim Rice. What a shot by Roberto Alomar. Fouled away, strike one. Jim hitting at .320 in this series with 3 home runs and 4-6 runs batted in. We're in the top of the third. It's a 1-1 tie. And Rice pops it up in the infield. We've seen so many of this by both pitchers. Seager makes the catch, 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's Hal Baines, who grounded out his last time up. 1-1 tie. Into left center field. That could be problems. That is splitting the gaps possibly. Baines got greedy. He's going back to first. Good play by Griffey Jr. to keep the runner right where he is. That ball was hit solidly on the button. And now bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs grounded out his last time up. 1-1 tie. Here in the top of the third of Game 3 of the A.L.C.S. The pitch coming. Line to right field. Will it fall in? Nope. Caught by the right fielder. Side retire, but not before. Roberto Alomar hits a bomb into the suburbs of Metropolis. 1-1 tie in the middle of the third. Jorge Posada, the batter. Switch hitter batting on the left side tonight.
Jorge Posada.
Phil Necro back to work here in the bottom of the third in a 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball one.
That's up high, 1-1 on Posada. Into right center field, well hit. Back is the outfielder, Jim Rice, going back and score! Jorge Posada hits a home run, and it's 2-1, and take the lead. He has destroyed his former team, not only tonight, but throughout this series. And he does it again with a home run to right field. And it's a 2-1 Metropolis lead. The batter now, we'll tell you in a moment, is Gene Segura, I believe. He fouls it away, strike one. Segura singled back in the first. So the knuckleball did not knuckle for Necro in that at-bat against Jorge. Into right field, down the line, it's a base hit. Played off the wall by the right fielder, not played good at all. Gene will have himself a stand-up double.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Griffey.
So trouble for New York, and Ken Griffey Sr. will be the batter. Strike, 0-1. Ken Griffey Sr. 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first.
One and one.
1-1 now is the count. One. Pop fly down the left field line, hooking foul near that bullpen area, and foul. 1-2. Popped them up first base side. That's a big out right here. And it's going to be the first one of this inning. Runner stays put at second.
Now
Brings up Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout back in the first. Line right to the second baseman. They get the out at first. Runner moves to third base. So, a sacrifice infield hit, a ground ball, no matter what. Now is up to Ken Griffey Jr. with a chance to bring in a run.
No, that's low.
Low, ball 1. Necro trying to get out of this inning after the home run. Unscathed, only with 1 run surrendered. 1-1 on Griffey Jr. Popped them up into left field. This should be an easy play for the left fielder. It is side retired. But, Jorge Posada. It's a shot into the right center field. Puts the M's on top. 2-1 at the end of 3. O'Day Winfield, the batter, 0 for 1, lined out back in the first. 2-1, Mariners lead the New York White Sox. Metropolis versus New York City versus City Club. Chopper foul, strike 1. The 0-1, not even close to his universe, 0-2. Oh, 0-2 is the count. The pitch by Perry, another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch, got him swinging. 1 down here in the 4th inning, and here comes Mr. October.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie at the plate here. 1 out, nobody on, 2-1, M's lead. The pitch on the way, line to right field, base hit. Reggie with a solid hit to right, and the tying run is on base for the Sox.
First baseman number 35.
I'll bring up Frank Thomas. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Perry set at the belt. 1-out delivery to the big hurt. Into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Reggie scoots into second. Thomas scoots into first. First and second, 1 down. Sox have something cooking here in the 4th inning. It's up to Mike Piazza here. RBI chance for Big Mike. First and second, infield is in, outfield's normal, 1 down. 2-1's M lead. Popped them up in the infield, wow. Infield fly is in effect, and Piazza's retired, 2 outs. An awful at bat for Mike. And now here's Robin Young. Big opportunity for the Sox to make this a tie game or something else. On the ground to right to the second baseman. Cano side retired, and the Sox can't do anything. 2 men are left stranded. In the middle of the 4th, it's 2-1. M still lead. Well, Jim Edmonds, 1 for 1 with a double and a run, will step in to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-1. Metropolis leads the New York White Sox against Phil Necro. Foul away, strike 1. 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 0-2, and he got him. Yeah, my goodness. Edmonds just can't believe it there. Banging his head in disgust. Good morning.
Nelson.
Good afternoon. And good night. Brings up Nelson Cruz. Chopper foul, strike one. Cruz grounded out his last time up. One out, nobody on. 2-1. M's lead the Sox. Fouled away. Now it's 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Another K for Phil Niekro. They're 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano will be the batter now. Robinson, 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Strike taken, 0-1. To first, gonna be tough. Thomas gets his man, side retire, clean inning for Phil Niekro on the Sox defense, and the end of 4. In game number 3 of the A.L.C.S, M's 2, Sox 1. Well, Roberto Alomar hit one into the night. His last time up to put the Sox on the board. He's a potential tying run. At the plate, still batting on the left side. 2-1, M's lead. First pitch on the way. He lines one into the gap in right center. That's going to be an extra base hit for Alomar. Stand-up double for the big man. And just like that, the tying run is in scoring position. Brings up Jim Rice. Rice 0 for 1, popped out his last time up in the 3rd. Big opportunity for the Sox to make this an even ball game. Nobody out, 1 on, that's at second base. The pitch by Perry. Into dead center field, well hit. Griffey's got a good arm. Will Alomar challenge it? The answer's no. Good decision by Alomar, 1 down. Here's Harold Baines, who hit the top of the order. Again, big RBI chance staring in the Sox offense face. Perry set at the belt. And the 1-out pitch. And what kind of a swing was that? 0-1. Well, these Sox batters are just lunging at pitches that are past the... I mean, that ball was in the damn glove. I'm going to be quiet. 0-1 is the count. The pitch by Perry. He did not go around this time. The count is now 1 ball and 1 strike. And you see Wade Boggs lurking on deck. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
1-2.
Big opportunity staring in the face of the New York Sox here, but their batters continue to launch on pitches that are not even close. 1-2 is the count. The pitch coming. He went too far, strike 3. And Baines doesn't get the job done. 2 outs for Wade Boggs. Here's Wade, with Dave Winfield lurking on deck if this inning gets that far. Alomar still at second base. Down low, 1-0. Wade stays patient. Wade 0 for 2 today with a line out and a ground out. The 1-0 chopper to first, and the Sox squander a leadoff double. Halfway through in game number 4 of the A.L.C.S, M's 2, Sox 1. We're not going to pause for station identification.
Do you know what it's like to walk out onto the fresh-cut grass at Yankee Stadium the morning before the game? Now you do. Adidas Aftershave and Cologne. The essence of sports.
Fry here.
LaRussa here. Are you ready for this year's Busch Crosstown Classic?
No, I'm just admiring this year's Busch Crosstown Classic display.
I see it too, Skipper.
Real handsome. Oh, thanks, Tony.
I meant the display, Skip. What do you think of the mug?
Oh, you mean the free Busch Crosstown mug fans get when they buy a case of Busch beer?
Yeah, Jim. You look real good next to it.
Tony, you never look better yourself.
Kyle Seager, the batter, 0 for 1, popped out his last time up. Will lead off here against Necro and the Sox. Here in the 5th inning, swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Great pitching matchup here between Perry and Necro. Fly ball into left center. Can of corn for Winfield under this one, makes the catch. Here's Jorge Posada with a bomb to right center, which right now is proven to stand up in this ball game against the Sox. Takes a strike, 0-1. What a ball game. 1-run ball game. So many chances for the Sox, so many chances for the M's. But yet they're 1 run apart. The ship was on. Are they going to get Posada? Look at the throw by Boggs. Not even close. Good effort, but no cigar.
The batter, the shortstop,
Gene Segura will now be the batter. Good play by Boggs there, but to no avail. For the first time, Posada could run. Here's Gene. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Down the right field line, but foul, strike 1. Down low, 1-1. A waste pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike on Segura. Necro trying to get himself together here. Looks like he's all set to go. The 1-1. To first, this could be 2. They'll get the out for sure at second. They don't get anybody. The throw pulled the second baseman off the bag. That's an error. And a huge one at that. Thomas with a bad throw to second. Wow. I mean, you knew you weren't going to get the out at first, but to not get the out at second, something's wrong. Dan Griffey Sr. fouls it away. 1 out, 2 on. A big error, but still an opportunity for the Sox to probably get a double play ball, you would hope and think. You're an M's fan, you have to cash in on these mistakes. He's behind 0-2. The pitch on the way. Into center field. Well hit. Ball is carrying away from the center fielder who makes the catch. That's Jim Rice. Now they may want to try to score that run from third, and they won't. Runner will go to second. The ball is thrown home anyway. That is a bad situation. But a good running catch by Jim Rice. But it moves runners to second and third. That is a heck of a run by Jim Rice, but now it takes a little base hit to bring in 2 runs. And Cruz may have done that deep into left field. And Winfield makes the catch. And how about Phil Necro getting out of this one? End of 5, 2-1 M's lead. Well, here's the man that put it out for the Sox. Boy, that was a close one. Sox almost surrendered those runs. M's again waste an opportunity. Chopper to third. There's your first out of the 6th inning. 2-1 ball game, and boy, Winfield, the offense, not happy, and here's Mr. October. 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th. Two to 1 M's here in the top of the 6th inning in Game 4 of the A.L.C.S. First pitch by Perry. Chopper foul, strike 1. Perry now sitting at 32 pitches. The next delivery will be 33. Here it comes as the 0-1 delivery. Not even close to his orbit. Swing and a miss, 0-2. To Jackson. He struck him out. The offense for the Sox looks silly today. My goodness. Against Perry. And Frank Thomas will be the batter. If you just joined us, you're missing a dandy. It's 2-1. M's lead the Sox. A pitching duel here at Sportsman Park in Metropolis. Both teams have had chances to score. They have not, thanks to their pitchers. But it's still a 2-1 M's lead. M's lead the series 2-0. Sox desperately trying to win at least one game in this series. Into right field, base hit. That ball's going to go over the wall. Will Thomas try for 2? He's hustling for 2, and he's going to get 2. And the tying run is at second base with 2 outs. So Piazza will be the batter now. And he has had 2 awful at-bats. Can he cash in his chips here? Let's see. Into left field, well hit. Back is the outfielder to the corner. It's foul. Close but no cigar. Strike 1. The disappointment of Piazza there. The 0-1 underway. Not even close to his orbit, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him! Another inning, another missed opportunity. Middle of the 6th. 2-1, M's lead. Well, Ken Griffey Jr. is the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out. Pitcher versus pitcher. The only thing is the M's lead by 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 6th inning, 2-1, M's lead in a pitching matchup for the heavens. The difference is the M's lead 2-1. Another strike taken to the dismay of Ken. 0-2. Another foul ball will do it again. 0-2 to first. That is past the glove of Thomas into right field. And Griffey Jr. is going to have himself extra bases. Speechless. 10 out of 10 times, Frank Thomas is going to get that ball. It just went under his glove. Fouled away, strike 1. And with the way the Sox are playing offensively in this game tonight, a run, an extra run here, can possibly kill the Sox chances. I mean, they have not been able to hit the M's pitching at all. Deep to right, and Edmonds has spun the Sox again. So long, farewell. 2-run homer for Jim Edmonds. It's a 4-1 F lead. Unbelievable. You have a situation here where you just can't figure out why things are going right for the M's and things are going wrong for the Sox. 2 games in a row, the Sox have had a lead, and they've blown it, and the M's have ended up winning. Today, they can't cash into any runs and find themselves down now by 3. And with the way Gaylord Perry is pitching, it could be the dagger. Still nobody out. Fouled away, strike 1. Nelson, a deep right field. Back-to-back on the ends. It's gone. So long, farewell. And things are unraveling at the seams for the New York White Sox. It's a 5-1 M's lead. My goodness. Here's the home run into the lower seats and right. Wow. So here's Robinson Cano. I know those who just saw this live probably thinking, oh, you're going to cheat. Nope, no, I don't cheat in these games. Trying a different camera angle. Down the left side and foul. 0-1. Oh, 2 now. And a strike 3 call. There's your first out of the inning, and a big one to get under the circumstances, being down by 4. And here's Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 here today. There's going to be a base hit. Through the shift and could be extra bases. Kyle's going to have himself a stand-up double right through the shift. Brings it Jorge Posada, who has had himself quite a night tonight. Earlier in the game, a go-ahead home run, which is the M's have never looked back since. Still batting on the left side, as we just told you. RBI chance here for Jorge. Swings and misses, strike 1. Another strike, 0-2. The pitch on the way. Rip but foul. Sox in deep trouble right now. Not only in this game, but in this series. As Jorge finally swings and misses to the Sox delight. He has burned the Sox big time. He swings and misses for strike 3, and now his Gene Segura. Strike taken, 0-1. The 0-1 on the way. 0-2 on the knuckleball.
0-2.
The pitch. Line foul. 0-2. And he struck him outside, retired, but the M's scored 3 runs. Both of them a home run. End of 6. 5-1. M's lead in game 3 of the A.L.C.S. Well, it's not pretty if you're a Sox fan. If you're an M fan, you're happy. It's 5-10-0 for the M's, 1-6-1 for the Sox. That one off the bat of Roberto Alomar. That's been it for the Sox, a home run. Robin Yount will lead off. Gaylord Perry back on the mound for the M's. Perry hits a skyer to deep right center, but right there is Griffey Jr. 1 down. Here's Roberto Alomar, 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Ripped to right, he's got himself a single. So Roberto Alomar's got himself a home run, a single, and now a double earlier. He's a triple shy from getting the cycle. What a night for Roberto Alomar, the only spark plug in his Sox lineup right now. Jim Rice is coming up now. He's at the plate, the infield is in, the outfield is normal. One out delivery. Chopper could be 2. There's 1. And 2. Side retire. Sox again don't do anything offensively. Time to stretch. Game number 3 of the A.L.C.S. It's 5 to 1 M's. Ken Griffey Sr. will lead off here in the 7th inning, the bottom of the 7th. His club is up by 4. Right off of Necro, can he get Griffey Sr.? No, he cannot. That's a base hit. Now we got to see about the health of Phil. Edgar Martinez is now the batter. Foul away, strike 1. Infield is in, the outfield's normal. Ground ball to third, it should be 2. No, they're saying it's a line down caught. They say he caught the ball on the line, so there's 1 down.
The batter, center fielder.
There's a bullet. There's Griffey Jr. The infield is in again. The outfield's very deep. 0-1 is the count. Fouled away 0-2 on Griffey Jr. The pitch on the way. Ripped to right field. Can of corn for Reggie. He's right there. It's gone! So long, farewell! It touched one part of the ballpark, which is out the stadium, and it's 7-1 M. Boy, that fooled me completely. That ball just disappeared. 7-1, M's lead. Where did that ball hit? Hit off the top of the roof. My goodness. And the Sox just absolutely look lost right now. Wow. Jim Edmonds homered his last time up earlier today. Now at the plate with his team up by 6 runs. There's a strike, 0-1. A nightmarish game becoming a nightmarish series for the New York White Sox. Who would have ever thought that? And they'll find themselves 6 outs away from falling behind 3-0 if they don't come back tonight. Wow. Into right center. That's going to be caught for out number 2.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz now the batter. He's 0-1 for 3 with a solo homer back in the 6th. It is 7-1 Mariners. They lead the series 2-0 and are 6 outs away from taking a commanding 3-0 lead and putting the defending world champions in a spot that I don't think anybody ever thought they would be in. Pop them up towards the second base side. Side retired. The M's score a few more runs, this time off the bat of Griffey Jr. And the 7-1 M's lead. We're not going to pause for station ID. Well, the meat of this order is coming up. It's up to Harold Baines and his Sox offense to try to come back. We saw this situation before earlier tonight in Brooklyn for the Expos, and they just couldn't cash in. But this Sox team just looks awful tonight. They look inept. Down by 6 runs. There is action in the Ends bullpen. Hammered in the air to center field. Griffey Jr. going back. He's right there. Makes the catch for the first out of the 8th. Here's Wade Boggs. It's up tonight 0 for 3. Foul away, strike 1. Ripped to right, but right at the second baseman. 1-2 down now. And Wade Boggs is going to finish his night 0 for 4. Wow. There's Dave Winfield. Sox have not been able to figure out Gaylord Perry at all tonight. It's the 8th inning of this contest, and he doesn't look like he's tiring. Outside 1-1. Base hit into right center. And Winfield is on. Now bring up Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, with 2 outs here in the 8th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie with a base hit earlier here today. Reggie hits a high pop-up in the shallow right. Right there is Nelson Cruz Jr. And once again, oh mercy! Nelson Cruz dropped the ball! And the inning continues. Wow! That's a break for the Sox. Reggie missed it. He knows it. Boy, Nelson, he just messed up on that one. Wow! So the inning continues for Frank Thomas. He's at the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. Huge break for the Sox. Hit hard to right field, but Nelson is there, and that error does not do damage. Sox cannot cash in. We go to the 8th, the bottom of the 8th. 7-1, M's lead. The M's are 3 outs away from doing the unthinkable, putting the Sox in a 3-0 hole in the pennant championship. Can you believe that? Phil Niekro still on the mound. Pitch number 890 is coming up, and still no action in the Sox bullpen. To center, Weiss got it. 1 down. Here in the 9th inning, in a 7-1 Mariner lead. Here's Kyle Seager. That's a fair ball, they're saying, down the left field line. Definitely going to be extra bases for Seager. He's going to have himself a stand-up double with 1 out. Jorge Posada now the batter. Pitch on number 92 on the way, strike. The 0-1 underway. Popped them up behind the plate. Piazza's there. Makes the catch, 2 out. This is going to be, will Perry come back for the 9th? Sox have not been able to get anything offensively against Perry today. So you wonder, will he stay? He got a low pitch count. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. They're going to try to score Seager. Here comes the throw by Jim Rice off the line. It's 8-1. M's lead. All could be lost for the Sox in this game. Down by 7. Their offense dead from the start. Ken Griffey Sr., now the batter. Takes a strike. The only spark plug is Roberto Alomar, who's just a triple away from the cycle. He's the only run that scored. That was off the home run.
Nope, that's
down low, 1-1. Is there any hope for this New York White Sox club in this series? That's the question that will be answered later. To the bullpen, near foul ground. Nice run by Winfield. Side retired. But the M's get a run on a base hit. Last 6 for the Sox. Down 8-1 in game number 3 of the A.L.C.S. Well, Gaylord Perry is on the mound for the M's to finish the Sox off. Mike Piazza, a horrid night at the plate, leads off here in the ninth. 8-1, Mariners lead in game 3 of the A.L.C.S. and are 3 outs away for taking a commanding 3-0 lead. Fly ball, deep center. Griffey Jr. going back, way back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Nothing going right for the Sox offense. Here's Robin Yount. A hard base hit in the right center. And Robin is on with a single. We're 1 out here in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
For Alomar, now the batter. We told you the only spark plug in this game. Infield is in, the outfield's normal. Ripped for first, 2 outs, and the Sox are down to their final out. Jim Rice, the final hope. Swinging him in strike 1. M's 2 strikes away from taking a commanding 3-0 lead in the A.L.C.S. And now down to the final strike of the Sox. And look at this crowd. Listen to it as they get loud. 0-2 on Jim Rice. 2 outs. Man's at first. 8-1 M's lead. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out. Gaylord Perry delivers a complete game performance and puts the M's 1 win away from winning their first ever American League title and going to the World Series. They are 1 win away from doing that. Unbelievable. And for the New York White Sox, they have 1 more chance. We'll be back to wrap it up. Final score tonight from Sportsman's Park in Metropolis, New York. The M's beat the New York White Sox 8-1, are 1 win away from going to the World Series and being American League champions. Unbelievable. You simply cannot say enough about what this M's team has done. After 2 seesaw slugfest and high-scoring battles, they just dominated tonight. Here's the man who did it. Ken Griffey Jr. with a big home run, which technically sealed the deal for the New York White Sox to lose this game, and it's still be up for the M's to win this game. Take a snapshot. Ken Griffey Jr., tonight's top baseball card, player of the game. This is it for the Sox. They got to win tomorrow, or else they're done for the season. M's and Sox, game number 4 of the A.L.C.S. is tomorrow from Sportsman. We hope you join us here on Channel 9. So long, everybody. Final score for Sportsman's Park. The M's beat the Sox 8-1.